Are the new Sony XM6 headphones better than Apple's AirPods Max? Well, Sony sent these over a couple weeks back for me to test, and I took them to a recent trip to New York where I had a very long airplane trip. They are super lightweight, so much lighter than the AirPods Max. Very nice and compact redesigned headphone band design that you can see right here. And to my shock, I was able to wear these for basically the entire flight with no headache. And this was actually shocking to me because with the AirPods Max, these make my head hurt after a couple of hours and my ears get burning hot. That alone forces me to take these off to give my ears a breather. Well, none of that happened with the new XM6. That was very surprising. They completely redesigned them. They added this new power button on the bottom, which makes sure that you know when they're on and off. It's been working very reliably. And surprisingly, I used to hate the touch controls where you basically swipe up and down, swipe left and right. I was using them. They worked incredibly well. They fold down into a really compact design, so they fit right into this brand new, super compact case. Just like that, you have a pocket for your little 3.5mm jack. You also have a USB-C charging cable in there. But one thing I love about this case is more compact, and they have this brand new magnetic closing design. It works super well. Now, in terms of the actual sound quality, I was shocked by how balanced these sound. There's new driver units, and I've been hearing notes that I've never heard before with these on. Now, they aren't as loud as the AirPods Max, which do get louder, but I would say that these actually sounded better in terms of the clarity, like the vocals, everything else sounded just a little bit better. Now, one thing that shocked me the most was the battery life, which is absolutely insane. When I started my trip, they were at 90% charge. I didn't even charge them to full before I used them. I went on multiple flights to Georgia, then I went to New York. I was using them the whole time. I flew back through Seattle. When I finished my entire trip, which was over 24 hours later, these were still at 40% charge. The app works really well. There is lots of customization with EQ settings, which you cannot get with the AirPods Max. The ambient mode, the transparency mode on these was very, very good, which usually AirPods competitors, their modes always suck. They're trash, but these actually sounded really natural. But based on my long trip to New York, I'm convinced that these are actually better than the AirPods Max, and I'd rather have these mainly because of the comfort, being able to use them for hours. The better active noise cancellation, which did remove more sound of people around me and more of that airplane noise, and the sound quality once again, and of course, the awesome case that comes built in definitely beats Apple's bra that they have